Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with Channel Disturbance. This is a Conqueror Gun Carriage. It's a Tier 10 British SPG. It's located on the north spawn of Hinterland, and it's a grand battle with the Bassman from Hell. Yes, he's playing Arty again. He's got one mark of excellence already on the barrel of this Tier 10 Arty that never actually existed, but, well, we won't let that escape us because, in fact, actually, I think it was either Jingles or... No, I think it was Jingles yesterday. Remarked that apparently there aren't that many tanks in the game that weren't fake. Well, no, I don't think he meant it in that sense. But the fact of the matter is a lot of the tanks in World of Tanks are invented. They're either paper tanks that they did exist on paper but never actually got built, or they're just sheer inventions of wargaming. Now, it's got... the second biggest gun in the game on this one. Yes, it counts as a 234mm howitzer, but it's actually supposedly the First World War version of this gun. It's a 9.2 inch howitzer. Direct hit on the gorilla, set light to him. Premium fire extinguisher went off. Now, it's the second highest gun because it's actually capable of doing 1200 hit points of alpha and burst radius of 12.2 meters, but it's actually second to the 24 centimeter gun on the T92 HMC. Now, it's based on the Conqueror tank, the Conqueror hull, but it's an enclosed one, which means you can use vents, and that speeds up the reload. But the gun's mounted in such a way as you get a very high trajectory, which means he's attempting a shot, which I think even the T92 would have difficulty with. He's going to fire over the top of that building. He fires around over the top and got a direct hit on the 60 TP. A big hit. He was right, the guy was actually sitting on that corner trying to side scrape on our guys. He's now looking around for the next target. He likes to pick a target which you can do a lot of damage to. I think he was tempted to go for that EBR because he could penetrate that target and do the full whack, but instead I think he selected that 705 and then changes his mind, and he's now going to go after this Progetto. He's fully loaded, ready to go. It's a long reload time, I'm afraid, for this Arty. Rounds out. Here we go. Splash hit. 527. Shell landed short. The 705's moved up and he's had a request for fire on him. This new communication system, wargaming, it's not working. No, it looks terrible. It's dreadful, and it's nowhere near as the other one, good as the other one. At least when you had the crosshairs, people knew that that meant you're requesting fire, and if you had the down arrows, everyone knew that meant Arty was about to hit it. So having that old system back would be helpful, please. He's lined up the shot on the 705. He's loaded, rounds out. Lands right on his rear for 462. It veered to the left. There was two tanks there at the time, actually. I'm not sure. He might have damaged the crab barn as well. It's a juicy target to fire at this corner. He's staying with the 705 because he's still in sight. And the 705 is an important target, important enemy. Rounds out. And he moves straight away. We can see that he did 209 hit points of damage, and he got some stun assist, but of course we didn't get to see what happened to that shell, unfortunately. It just said close, so it was probably nearby, but a near miss, not a direct hit. And yeah, we do advise people, do stay to see what happens to the shell, just so our viewers can get to see what went on, or how close you were, if wargaming has been diddling us again and reducing our damage by increasing the RNG. He's loaded. He's targeting that 705. Rounds out. Direct hit this time. And he stayed with it so we could saw the shell hit him for 474. Now he knocked over the tree and he stayed in the area. Now, that's normally quite dangerous because the enemy Arty was looking for him. They would shoot at him, but the enemy Arty's too busy firing at our tanks at the moment, so I think he's safe for the moment. Oh, there's a juicy target. That's a FP4005 stage 2. In fact, there's 2 of them. And you can pen those things because they've got very weak turrets. So he's almost loaded. He is loaded. Rounds out straight away. Oh, it goes behind him. If that had struck the 4005, it might have wiped him out. And he's having to back away because those enemy are getting quite close. He doesn't want to turn around and run in the opposite direction because then it gives them a free shot in his ass if they see him. He wants to keep his gun pointed towards them so he can get another shot. The mouse just got hit. He's stunned. He's lining up a shot, so he's going to give the fellow Arty some damage assist. Some stun assist. 400 there. Now he's turned and he's running away because obviously the enemy are getting close. He might decide to go south of the railway line. Just over the hill. Oh, he's actually going behind this hill. And the enemy's now capping. No, he has decided the over the railway line's better because there's a dip in there and it's much more difficult to be seen in the dip. And with this Arty, you could just fire straight up over the top. His other Arty, his teammates have actually run away quite some distance away. Okay, Bassman's now looking towards the town. He's not looking to the capital. There's 2 in the cap and he ought to. He's loaded. He's dialing in on T57 heavy. He wants a kill. Rounds out. Yes, he got it. Got a kill. 518 hit points. They reset the cap. And I think they've captured the base, so the game is over. It's a win. 3,856 hit points of actual damage. Just under 2k of stun assist. Let's have a look at the end of battle results for this one. Well, this game ended a little sooner than we wanted. Second class tanker for BassmanFromHell in the Conqueror Gun Carriage. He managed to get a Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In this one he got 11. But he did get a Gore's medal for doing more damage, exceeding 8 times the hit points of his own vehicle. And the win 8 from that battle was 4,335. So even though the game ended prematurely, he would have ended up with a massive score and possibly even a higher classification had it extended a bit longer. Let's have a look at team score. He actually did the highest damage in the game overall. 4,674 hit points of damage. No high caliber, although technically there should have been. The next high scorer being the FP4005 on the enemy team with 3,829. And then the IS4 on his own team with 3,575. When it came to kills, it was the T100 LT who did the most. He got 4 kills on his team. Got a Pascucci's medal. 3 kills went to the T62, the Gorilla, the TVP T5051 on the enemy team, and then 2 kills to the AMX 105, the Progetto 65, the Super Conch, and the FE4005, EBR 105, and the Gorilla 15 on the enemy team. I'm afraid Bassman only got 1 kill in that game, but that doesn't matter because when it came to base XP, he was in 3rd place. 817 went to the T100 LT, 776 went to the AMX 13105, and 770 went to the Bassman. He fired 9 rounds in that game, got 4 direct hits, 1 penetration, 10 splash. Damage of 4,674 hit points, all of it at more than 300 meters. He damaged 7 of the enemy, killed 1, and did 1,956 hit points of stun assist off 10 stuns. On a premium count, he earned 73,673 credits for the game, and after ammunition resupply, and these are expensive shells, he still managed to make a massive profit of 51,623 credits. He picked up 7 bonds for the battle, and 1,155 XP, times 2 for the first victory, took away 2,310 experience points altogether, Yes, it was a rather early clap, wasn't it? Or early cap. And yeah, it's a bit disappointing because he would have done a lot more. But really, I'm a bit annoyed with Wargaming because they should have given him the high caliber as well, because he's definitely earned it. He hit more of the enemy, did more damage than anyone else, and on top of that, he actually did a lot of stun assist as well. Oh well, that's Wargaming for you. They completely wreck their own game, don't they, on occasion? But anyway, that aside, well done to Bassman. And if you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel, please. And thanks for watching.